Hello and good morning to Dr. William Tan. So we will be presenting about business ethics, and the company that we have chosen is McDonald's. So these are my group members. So we have Sim Wei Ming, Ling Simbi, Nur Janana, which is me, Chu Mayan, and Nurul Ain. Next. Okay, so for the introduction, I'll be talking a little bit about the history. So would you believe me? I say that McDonald's, it wasn't found by the McDonald's brothers, which is Richard and Maurice McDonald's. Technically, yes, they did start it. It did start it with them, but the one that founded the McDonald's Corporation was not them. It was founded by a man named Raymond Albert Kroc, and he was just a man who was selling multi-mixer milkshakers. And then in the 1950s, he heard about two men named Richard and Maurice McDonald's running a hamburger restaurant. In their hamburger restaurant, they were also using the milkshakers, and he found out that they were doing really well. So Ray Kroc decided to buy the right to franchise from the brothers. And then in 1955, he founded the McDonald's Corporation and he opened the first restaurant in Des Plaines, Illinois. And of course, as years goes by, in 1984, Ray Kroc passed away. However, his legacy continued, and the McDonald's have now opened in many countries, in 119 countries. So yes, although McDonald's is a very successful fast food restaurant, it still has many issues that it has faced over the years. So some of the issues that we will be talking about is labor, child labor, environmental sustainability, targeting children, and product safety. And now I'll be passing on to the next person.
Okay. Hello everyone, my name is Ayin and I'll be talking about the meta-ethics part of the theory. So the meta-ethics theory is meta-ethics theory. And because different issues range different approach and perspective, this specific issue that I'm going to talk about will be about cognitivism and how the brand McDonald's will be focusing on child labor. So what is cognitivism? Cognitivism is the view that moral statements like it's wrong to employ underage workers can be true or false because they express beliefs just like factual statements do. And factual statements are statements based on facts. So, although cognitivists may disagree on whether the statements are true or false, they will agree that moral statements can be evaluated as either correct or incorrect. Unlike non-cognitivism, that is usually an expression or assumption of emotional feelings. Now let's get straight to the issue at hand. So back in 2023, more than 300 unpaid minors, including two 10 years old, were found to be illegally working at McDonald's franchise restaurants across Kentucky and other states, which violated federal labor law in the US. So when the issue was made known by the media and it attracted a lot of attention and concern from the local community, McDonald's has expressed their concern, highlighting their commitment to safety as their officials stressed the fact that child labor laws are important to protect young people's health and education. McDonald's admitted at the time that the activity was wrong and unacceptable. And so how do we relate this labor law issue and meta-ethics cognitivism? So employing minors as young as 10 years old in McDonald's restaurants is widely recognized as wrong. Working in dangerous conditions with hot grills and ovens violates the basic principle of protecting children's safety and well-being. These standards are based on clear understanding and through years and years of research of children's physical, mental, and emotional development. Society, through laws and ethics, has ensured that children should be shielded from harmful environments. This implies that employing minors and children in general in labor is unethical. So, cognitivism confirmed this by claiming that these moral truths about child protection are valid without prejudice despite individual or corporate profit motives. When I say without prejudice, I mean it is not emotionally or um, emotionally or assumption driven. It is proof that employing minors is not only legally wrong, but also ethically unacceptable. And if you can see the two bottom pictures in the slide, you can see the article itself where they talk about the issue and the sign of the actual McDonald's that was hiring 2 10 years old. Okay. That's all from me. I'm going to pass to the next person.
Okay, thank you, Ayn. So my part will be normative ethics, egoism. So the issue is product safety. So we'll talk about what is egoism first. So egoism is defined as only being concerned with one's individual self-interest at the expense of other people's welfare. So back in 2004, McDonald's released a supersize option where basically people can order a bigger portion of certain foods. For example, like a bigger portion of French fries, but you will also have the price will also be increased. And then Morgan Spurlock released a documentary. He created a documentary where he he created a 30-day challenge about the supersize option. And for that 30 days, every day for 30 days, he only eats the supersize option for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And after that documentary, he basically proved that McDonald's is encouraging obesity and addiction. And because of that, it received a lot of backlash. McDonald's received a lot of backlash from the documentary because of the documentary. However, in recent news, McDonald's actually mentioned that they will be bringing back this option because the McDonald's executives showed a teaser where they were showing bigger options and bigger burgers. So this is where the egoism comes into place. It's because McDonald's, they only care about their self-interest at the expense of other people's health. And I'll be passing on to Eliza.
So thank you, Jun. Hi guys, my name is Ling Sim Yi. So now I'm going to talk about ethics of right and justice. So for my issue, there will be environmental sustainability. So now I'm going to talk about the right to safety. So back in 2023, according to Raya Post News, a rat was found roaming around the McDonald's premises in Kota Kemuning. Apparently, the Ministry of Health has closed the restaurant for 2 weeks. So according to the people in Kota Kemuning, there were many hygiene issues in this McDonald's restaurant before. But there is also a risk that rat can bite consumer. When a rat is exposed to food or bite a consumer, it can pose a serious threat to a consumer health such as rat bite fever, salmonella, hantavirus, pulmonary syndrome, rat tapeworm, and many more. So for the second will be right to compensated. So as mentioned before, people found a rat roaming around McDonald's Kota Kemuning. In this situation, if a customer accidentally eats a burger the rat climbed over, consumer have the right to compensation. As mentioned before, if rats are exposed to food, it can threaten consumer health. So in this case, we will apply compensatory justice. So compensatory justice is entails compensating individuals who have experienced harm due to action of others. In this case, McDonald's should apologize publicly, inform consumer of the situation, explain the step and preventive measure taken to solve the problem. And also, McDonald's should provide consumer with appropriate compensation. So next I will pass to Sim.
Hi everyone, I'm Sim. Now I will continue for the advertising theory. In this theory, the issue linked to McDonald's is targeting advertising. McDonald's use children as their marketing target. This is very unethical. First, effect on desire. The Happy Meal advertising related to the well-known cartoon and anime character will attract the children's attention. This makes the children will try to ask their parent to buy. If their parent did not allow, the children will cry and try to make noise on the restaurant. Second, effect on belief. McDonald's advertisements often appear on YouTube and TV, which make it very easy for children to expose McDonald's advertisement. When children see this interesting cartoon and anime character, This will associate McDonald's with happiness, enjoyment, and reward. This will cause the children misleading that McDonald's can bring happiness to them. The third is social effect. McDonald's continues to promote fast food and fried food. This increases the childhood obesity and other diet-related health problems. This is unethical because children have the right and chance to make healthy life and food choice. McDonald's should not just promote unhealthy food to them. Next, I'm going to pass to Mei Yan.
Thank you, Sim. Now I'm going to talk about the stakeholder theory. The stakeholder theory is a corporate ethic and organizational management theory that discusses morale and value in company management. McDonald's places a high priority on customer happiness by prioritizing product quality, safety, and price. To ensure uniformity throughout its global location, the organization upholds stringent quality control requirements. With a varied menu that includes reasonable price and healthier options. McDonald's aims to meet the expectation of its investors by achieving steady growth, innovation, and steady profitability. The company's emphasis on strategy menu expansion and operation efficiency helps achieve this objective. Suppliers help McDonald's keep its supply chain effective and high quality. These providers demand equitable contract and prompt payments. McDonald's frequently enters into mutual beneficial long-term collaboration with its supplier. Employees trust McDonald's for prompt payment, equitable pay, and a secure, encouraging work environment. McDonald's has worked hard to meet this demand by offering extensive training courses, safety procedures, and chances for professional advancement. McDonald's uses social media to interact with consumers and provide clarification on news, products, and promotion. McDonald's complies with government transparency standards by following tax laws and filing reports on a regular basis. This helps preserve its company reputation. Society looks to McDonald's to uphold a favorable company reputation and exhibit environmental responsibility. McDonald's interacts with the community through a number of corporate social responsibility (CSR) programs, such as Ronald McDonald House Charities, which aid low-income families, and environmental-friendly company practices like energy conservation and waste minimization. Next, I'm going to pass to Ayn.
Okay, thank you, Mayan. So now I'm going to talk about recommendations that we offer to McDonald's on how they can tackle the ethical issues that we've discussed so far. So I'm in charge of the first recommendations, where we're going to bypass the ethical issue that was raised during the meta-ethics theory, cognitivism. The issue we're talking about is the child labor issue. So what can McDonald's do? So recommendation is that they can promote labor law awareness. McDonald's should invest in and promote awareness programs and ethical education about child labor laws for franchise owners, managers, and workers. They can highlight the potential harm and risk associated with child labor, which will strengthen the understanding of why compliance to the labor law is not only legally required, but also ethically essential.
Okay, for the second recommendation is for egoism. So the recommendation is to adopt a balanced egoism. So we understand that businesses want to earn profit, so they will apply a certain level of egoism. But McDonald's need to understand that it needs to be done in a certain limit to satisfy both parties, which in this case is the customers and the employees. So they can balance earning profit and providing healthy food at the same time. So McDonald's could invest in like health and wellness programs such as offering a more nutritionally balanced meal plan or collaborating with schools to provide educational programs about healthy eating. This will be able to attract customers who are health conscious and improve public image, while at the same time the employees are able to gain sustainable profits.
So now I'm going to talk about the third recommendation, which is improve environmental sustainability. So for my recommendation, McDonald's need to be thoroughly clean and disinfected, especially in the area where food is prepared, stored, and served. This should include deep cleaning of all surface, equipment, and storage space. This will eliminate any potential pollution and ensure a safe dining environment for consumers.
Now I'm going to continue about the advertising theory. The recommendation I'm going to give is increased transparency. McDonald's advertising should be more clearly highlighting the nutrition information of its menu item, such as the food and beverage, calories.
Last recommendation, McDonald's should invest more in staff training and wellness services, such as upskilling and mental health assistance, providing career progression opportunity even beyond entry-level position. This may increase employee retention and will draw in more committed staff. Next, I will pass to Ai.
Thank you, Mian. So now we've reached our conclusion. So here's a quick recap on McDonald's past ethical issues linked with their respective ethical theories that we've discussed so far. So McDonald's faced ethical challenges like child labor, product safety, targeted advertising, and environmental sustainability. And the ethical theories that we use to highlight these issues are, the first one is the meta-ethic theory, which is collectivism, where we highlight the harm of underage labor. The second one is egoism, where we critique profit-focused practices over consumer health. The third one is the ethics of right and justice, where we talk about the safety in workplace. Fourth one is the advertising theory, where we highlight the nutritional information. And the last one is the stakeholder theory, that we emphasize balancing diverse interests. The recommendations provided by my team members and I is that McDonald's should promote labor law awareness, adopt balanced egoism, enforce environmental sustainability, increase brand transparency, and improve employee well-being. These benefits from doing these recommendations will be obtained from implying the recommendations is that McDonald's can strengthen customers' trust, support long-term sustainability, and improve brand image. And this won't only save them from past mistakes and issues, it will also prevent them from committing the same ethical issues in the future. And now we can go to the next slide where we're going to show you guys our references that we use for the whole research. And that's all from our team. Thank you.